What's up, everybody? Welcome to Planet-Pepe. Let's talk about Harvey-Danger, which is, growing up in the 90s, I always knew the song Flagpole Siete or something. I think, well, it's I'm Not Sick, but I'm Not Well. And I love that song. It was in a couple of movies. And that drew my attention into that band, but I never really got into them. I almost feel like maybe the media back then should have recognized beyond that song, like how good they were when they didn't really get the recognition they deserved. They're a really, really good band. The one thing I respect about them, and maybe this is why the media didn't pay enough attention to them at the time, it's because, and I mean this as a total compliment, I promise you this is going to sound controversial, they all look like big nerds. And I love it. I love it to death. They all look like they should be playing Dungeons and Dragons and Star Wars. And they don't look like rock stars, which is what I love about them the most. There are other bands like this too, like the Pixies, that they just seem like regular people. And you listen to their music and they're so good. They're an amalgamation of all these different types of bands. I've been listening to them for a while, for the past month, and I've actually been really digging them. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but Harvey-danger, they have what's it called? It's all in the Memphis Groove, or I forget. But I'm Not Sick, but I'm Not Well's on. I listened to that whole record. They got some others. They had a run where they were really, and I think they're. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're from Seattle. What? They were around the same time as Nirvana and all those other bands coming out, but they just didn't carry that grunge look. But they have this weird a culmination, this weird package of they're almost I don't know what to call them, if they're Jimmy World or the band Seven, or the Pixies, maybe they're a bunch of bands in the one. They're maybe Death Cab for Cutie a little bit. It's hard to say. It's like we all hear of rock and roll, right? And then we've all heard of soft rock, right? Well, there's no such thing as really I feel there's no genre, at least that I know of soft punk, or soft grunge or something but there is, even though there's not a label for it. Oh my god, Harvey-danger is a perfect example of maybe even Sonic Youth a little too, with American Daydream. It almost comes across maybe a little bit like that. I'm not saying that Harvey-danger is this amazing world renowned top 50 band in the world. They're not, but they are kind of this this kind of soft punk, soft grunge kind of interesting style of of people, where it's you look at them and it's just you guys are a band, that's awesome. And again, that's not an insult. It's not. It's just it's they don't fit the rock star persona, and I love that, because in a lot of ways I don't either. So I kind of really dig that about this band. Yeah, so I know this is going to be quick, but I'm coming in with a lot of energy. Harvey-danger, for the past month or two, I've been on a roll with them, and they're really good. They're a really good, you could just, they're a fun band, you just kind of listen, and you just kind of could lay back and be yeah, I could dig this. So no, Harvey-danger is on my A-list. I gotta get one of his CDs. If I don't get to a CD store soon, I'm gonna order one on Amazon and get I don't know, one or two of their CDs to throw in my collection. All right, Planet-Pepe, everyone. Peace.